This is take 3. Third time I'm trying to do this video. First time I did it sitting down, and I'm not the most comfortable person just sitting down in front of a camera. Second time I tried doing it when I was driving, and well, it's so freaking windy out the past couple days that just wasn't working either. So I had to meet my one buddy Josh here. Josh of the Gilmore Car Museum. Josh, cool guy. Some of you might know who he is. Most of you probably won't, but he was buying a rear axle off me for his Model A hot rod. Anywho, I feel like I need to explain myself for being absent for a couple months. I know I only have not even 500 subscribers at this point, which I'm not complaining. That's awesome. I love that I have almost 500 of you that subscribe to me. I think that's pretty effing cool. Yeah. After a year to have 500 people dedicate time to watch me, that's, hey, I can't really ask for more. And there's a few of you who comment in every video, and that's even more awesome. So, to take time out of your day to, leave a comment. That means the world to me. If you caught the REM song reference in the title of this video, you're absolutely correct. That was it wasn't unintentional. It was intentional. That song means a lot to me as of lately. It really does. This year has been pretty aggravating on most everybody, myself included. And I tried to not let it get to me, but pretty much sometime in July, things just took a turn for the worse for me, basically. July 1st of 2019 was when my wife had surgery, and she had a positive outcome on her prognosis and life in general. But 5 or 6 weeks later, everything took a turn for the worse. And well, late July, early August, I started thinking about that, and it really got to me. And unfortunately, it just got to the point where basically lost my SHIT. I went off on a few people, close friends. I went off on close friends because I just let everything get to me. And part of it was, you see my buddy Neil in a lot of my videos. I've known Neil long time, since we're kids. We've been best friends since the 7th grade, and we're 38 right now, so that's a long time. That's 25 years that we've been good friends. That's 3/4 of our lives. So that's nothing to laugh at. Neil's a great guy, he really is. And well, August, it's late August. It was like the third week of August, 3rd or 4th week of August. For some reason, 23rd or 24th is ringing a bell in my head. He came to work here with me the one day, and he wasn't feeling well. I told him, hey, probably get checked out, and because he really wasn't himself. Well, it turns out it was the virus, the 2020 virus. Well, I guess they call it 19 because it came out in 2019, but I'll just call it the 2020 virus. And it knocked him on his ass. He was down for the count for a month. Well, because I worked with him for a couple days that week, I had to get tested, and it took me a while to get results back. No symptoms at all that I was aware of. No symptoms I was aware of. Let's put it that way. About a week to 2 weeks before this, I had some minor health issues that I didn't think could be attributed to COVID. But after I looked into it, it's possible that I had it first and just didn't know about it. I mean, it's very possible. Just minor issues, like very minor. But from the point of exposure to him, being around him, and after that, I had no symptoms, none at all. But I did test positive. So I had to self-isolate away from my son for like 2 weeks. And I was already going through a tough time coming up on the 1-year anniversary of my wife going back in the hospital, and just, having memories, thinking back about that. And I basically just lost my shit. And if you think about the song, ever feel like just walking away, I think is one of the lines. And that's how I felt. I felt like just walking away from everything. I deactivated my Facebook account. I didn't list anything on eBay. I put my eBay on vacation mode. I just shut myself off from everybody. And I think that was the best thing I could have done, honestly, because I realized that my attitude leading up to that, I was pretty mean to people. I was pushing people away. I wasn't pleasant to be around. And oh geez, being without my son for those 2 weeks, it was excruciating. Let's just put it that way. That wasn't helping at all. Made me realize that I should have sought out grief counseling when my wife passed away. I should have sought it out right away for myself and my son. I had one very good friend reach out to me over the summer, and he said he noticed some changes in me that he thought warranted me seeking, therapy or counseling for grief. And I should have taken him seriously right then and there, but I didn't. So, John, if you're watching, thank you for reaching out to me and showing me that you notice these things. It takes a true friend to notice these things in other people and to reach out and express your concern, and I super appreciate it. I'm doing better now. I really am. I feel better. I started seeing a therapist to talk about everything, and it's one that's working with both myself and my son, so it's working out. So I'm feeling a lot better than I did a couple months ago, just mentally. So I feel like I'm in a better place right now. And I'm usually the one that tries to help everybody else. That I'm the one that usually tries to help all my friends that are feeling this way. And if I'm not there for myself, how am I going to help other people? So I had to do something about it. It was pretty bad. I've got a lot of footage from the past 3 or 4 months that I haven't released, that from auctions and whatnot, and I'm just starting to put that out there. So it's not going to come out in order because I can't remember what order I took everything in. So I got 2 different cameras, and yeah, anyways, some of the files are duplicates, and it's just yeah, so If I release a video in December and it looks like it's 80 degrees outside, you know why. I apologize. Pardon my mess in here. I was going to try and have a sale end of November, but these virus cases are spiking like crazy right now, and our governor is on the verge of telling us all to stay home again, so I don't think that's going to happen. But look at all this great stuff I have saved up for a sale or two or three. I mean, I've got a ton of stuff here. So if you're in the Chicago area, like I've said this before, if you're in the Chicago area and you're having a hard time sourcing items, please get a hold of me. I have no problem selling in bulk to resellers. I have no issue with that. I've got a ton of stuff right now. Look at this. And I moved out of my second warehouse because I got tired of spending all that money. So now this is a giant cluster, you know what, because I got stuff from my other warehouse in here and I got to figure out where to put it or sell it. So again, if you're in the Chicago area and you're looking for inventory, please get a hold of me. I'll leave a link to my email below the video, and yeah, just send me an email. We'll get it figured out. I have no problem selling in bulk to resellers. I understand you got to make money. Well, I like to help people. I love to help people. So that leads me to talk about my channel and what I want it to become, what it is and what I want it to become. I've said it before, I started doing this to honor my wife. Unfortunately, she didn't live long enough to see any of my videos, and that really kills me. It really does. But, it is what it is. She's the one that pushed me to do this in the first place. And I feel like I owe it to her to at least give it a old college try. But, I'm technically a high school dropout, so I can't really give it the old college try, can I? And I'm not dumb. I'm very intelligent. It's just school didn't work for me. Let's put it that way. It's not for everybody. Yeah, school wasn't for me. I had a hell of a time in high school. Let's put it that way. And it wasn't. I didn't have any trouble passing tests or classes. It was my behavior wasn't up to par. Let's put it that way. I was more familiar with suspensions and yeah, than anything else. I was an expert on getting suspended. Let's put it that way. Oh boy, I couldn't make it out of the school sometimes without getting suspended twice. Yeah, I was a troublemaker. But I feel like I owe it to my wife to give this everything I've got. So I'm not going anywhere. And I'm going to try my hardest. Get at least one video out every week. I really am. Just trying to juggle time. I spent a lot of time in here the past couple months getting rid of stuff. I listed 11 lockers up on Storage Treasures. 11 lockers full of stuff just to get out of here to make room for the stuff I actually want to focus on. And that helped out tremendously. I recommend everybody else to do it. I really do. And I got some organizing done. I made a bunch of room, and I was able to get rid of an entire warehouse basically. So that's amazing to me. It's really a huge step for me. Look at these chairs. These chairs are awesome. I got 2 of them available. Oh, but you might notice that I've been kind of all over the board with what I make videos about. It's automotive, it's bicycle related, it's vintage item related, it's storage units, it's automotive swap meets, it's everything. But that's just me. It's I can't stick to just one thing. I need to do everything. That's my life. That's why I have so much crap. When I say I need a vehicle to haul all my issues, I really mean it. It's just how my mind is. So, I don't think I'm large enough to keep this channel to one subject. If I grow and my audience, you guys, want me to try and stick to one thing, then hey, I'll do it. And until then, you're getting it all. Until we figure out where to go. I'm trying not to seem like I'm rambling on, so sorry if I keep changing the subject, but I've got so much I want to try and cover in this video. So my wife had the biggest heart and the most compassion for other people that I have ever met in my entire life. She inspired me to be a better person. Everybody she met was inspired to be a better version of themselves, whether they wanted to or not. And that just, it is a lot to say for her character and who she was. The wake for her funeral had over 1,000 people show up. It was something like 1,200 people showed up for her visitation. There was a line going out the door, around the building, into the parking lot. People had to wait 2 hours at one point to get inside to pay their respects. It was just unbelievable. I'm honestly humbled by the experience. It just, I was blown away. And just how many people's lives she touched is just, it's just unimaginable. It really was. If you live in Elmwood Park, Illinois, and you visited the library, you probably remember my wife. She ran the youth services at the Elmwood Park Public Library, and she was just unbelievable. Her dedication to her job and the people at the library in general, it blew me away. It really did. She really gave it her all, everything she did. So that being said, I like to help people, and she made me realize that I enjoy helping people. I like to see people smile. I like to put a smile on people's face. I like to make people laugh. Funny, haha. I hope I can get this channel to a point where I'm helping a lot of people. How? We'll figure that out. But one thing me and my wife used to do, every weekend, we'd do a giveaway on Facebook. We loved it. We loved doing it. And it'd be like, if you bought a tool off of me in the past year, you know, the next 10 people to respond to this are automatically entered in this giveaway drawing. Or if you bought an item for me for more than $20 off me in the past 2 years, then, you know, say what it was and you're automatically entered, you know, 20 people or whatever, and we'd pick something out and give it away. And people loved that we did it, and we loved doing it. It was a lot of fun because both of us like to cheer people up. We like to, you know, we like to see people smile, and is just, you know, getting presents is awesome. You know, for your birthday or Christmas, getting a present is pretty cool. But giving a present to somebody is even cooler. Giving stuff to people unexpectedly is like up here somewhere, and just seeing the reaction, it's just, it's wonderful. It really is. It's a wonderful feeling. So I'm at a little under 500 of you watching me, you know, that committed to subscribing to me. I'd like to get that to 1,000, and I can't do it without your help. If I get that number to 1,000 people, I'm going to do a giveaway, and it's going to be minimum $500 value. I cross my heart, swear to you know who, it will be something worthwhile. And since I have so many different types of people watching, I'm not even going to tell you what it is. I'm going to wait and see who wins and try to cater that prize to them. So if your interests are automotive, I'm going to try to cater to your automotive interest. If your interests are reselling, I'm going to cater to your reselling interests. eating cake. Well, I'm going to try to cater to your eating of cake habit. You get what I'm saying. But this is going to happen, and like I said, I can't do it without your help. If I get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, I swear it is going to happen, and somebody is going to be super excited. I mean, someone's going to be super appreciative. Someone's going to be happy. I'm going to put a smile on somebody's face, and it's going to be awesome. And you know what? From that point on, I'm just going to do random giveaways. It might be, $10. It might be $100. It might be something I find in a storage unit. It might be, who knows? I'd love to put smiles on people's faces. It puts a smile on my face being able to do that. I basically started from nothing. And look at me, I've got this huge frickin' warehouse full of stuff. I've got like 10 vehicles. I've got a nice garage that I built for myself. I mean, I've got nice tools. I got a nice house. I've got an awesome son. I've got an awesome adopted family now. And, I just have to remind myself that it wasn't always like that. I didn't always have all this. So, anywho, sorry for rambling on. It's late, and I'm going to go home and eat dinner. Hopefully this third video was the charm. And look, I'm sitting down talking to you. That's a chair. That's a real-life chair I'm sitting in. Sitting down talking to you, and I'm comfortable doing it. Wow, I've come a long way. So here's another thing. Up through high school, I stuttered like crazy. If you saw me in high school, you would, oh my God, I'd be stuttering left and right. I couldn't make it halfway through this video without giving up. So, I'm proud of myself. I really am. So, just remember, everybody hurts sometimes. Sometimes everybody cries. It's just life. You have to be able to get through that. I'm excited to see where this journey takes me. I'm excited to see where it takes us. So, I can't wait. I really can't wait.